That was the demolition of Chelsea at Emirates Stadium in the EPL game that played last night, and it was a bitter one for Pochettino and his boys when they visited Emirates Stadium, and Arsenal just cruised away with that victory. 5 goals against Chelsea, 5-0 demolition of Chelsea, and that was what it is at the Emirates Stadium, and that is not what Pochettino expected at the end of that game. Though, let's see how it is. Let's see how Chelsea will respond in their next game. And for Arsenal, they are back to the top of the table, pending when Manchester City will play the game they have in hand, and Liverpool also, who is also chasing the title this season. On that note, I welcome you to 360 Sports on Trust TV. I am Emmanuel Fashemi. We'll still talk about that game on the course of the show and other topics, but let's begin from the home front. Let's begin from the NCF, that is Nigerian Cricket Federation, where the under-19 women's team has begun their campaign for the 2025 World Cup qualifiers. You know, when it comes to cricket in this part of the world, in Nigeria, I think it's a fast-growing sport, not just football alone. We should also look at these and see how we can get better when it comes to cricket. But the under-19 girls who have begun their campaign in Benin City, probably from there they will go to other African tours, and the qualifiers is set to be played in Rwanda by August this year. It is for the 2025 international, that is ICC Cricket Under-19 Women's World Cup, which is a good one. And you know, Nigeria has been ranked 46th in the world, and later they moved to 40 in the ICC ranking for the Nigerian cricket team, which is a good one. And definitely Campinelli is a good one for the team, and the Nigerian Cricket Federation is one of the vibrant and best federation we have in Nigeria. Let's not forget that they just concluded the African Games in Ghana for the first time, where cricket sport will be debuting in the games. We came back with bronze, that is in the women's category, but our guys, the yellow greens men, didn't win any medal at all at the African Games. But for the women, they won the bronze medal, coming in 3rd place in the games, that is the African Games that went down in Ghana. So some of the players are back in camp preparing for the qualifiers that will take place in Rwanda. I don't know if Omoni Jeremiah is ready from Ekiti to join us via Zoom this morning to look at this and other topic. All right, Jeremiah, welcome to 360 Sports on Trust TV. For the under-19 women's team, they have started their campaign, and you know, early preparation, what it means when it comes to sport or any walks of life at all. You just have to prepare early. But for the team right now, they started their campaign in Benin City.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Thank you so much for having me this morning. I think it's been a while.
Yes, of course.
joining you, Emmanuel, on the show. Yeah, I'm so glad to be live on the show this morning. Okay. Starting with cricket, I think it's something that one of the sports I've really paid keenly attention to this year is cricket, and I've seen so well how the federation, the UE, Federation, have actually invested heavily into it. Don't forget that the T20 tournament in Lagos was actually a very big blast. You see how they were able to, you see the ladies, young stars like the likes of Salome, likes of Precious, you know, top players in that team, and they are very young, you know, and that really makes us see that that federation, they are really invested into the youth. They've invested into the young players, the young lads. Look at the cricket clinic they were able to put together in the Tafawa Balewa Obaske there in Lagos, and also how they've been able to do a lot of programs to shaping these guys. And we saw the results too during the All African Games. How they played against South Africa, against Zimbabwe, you know, and you are thinking that okay, they are the underdog, they're not going to do well. And they came out of that group, they went ahead to win bronze. You know, it's something that for me I felt that's very, very, very huge. And now looking at the under-19 in Rwanda, it shows that the under-19 qualifiers in Rwanda, it shows that, okay, based on the preparation that these guys are putting together, I'm not expecting anything less from what they were able to achieve during the T20 tournament in league of this year and what they were able to do again during the All African Games. So I'm expecting something big. That at least we'll be getting the tickets, to represent Africa too as well. And I just and the fact that and I think experience won't be a problem for us because most of the guys that will be participating at the tournament, at the qualifiers, they are guys that they play for the national side. They've represented Nigeria in a couple of tournaments that they are actually professional in a professional level. So now that wealth of experience is something that I think Nigeria will be banking on while we play our competitors from other African countries. So I think the investment has been huge. It shows that the federation, they've really put, I think they've really put a lot. I can't really emphasize how they've really put a lot. If I may tell you, Mano, they've really put a lot into it. And we are getting the thing. I think I remember I spoke with the Rwanda ambassador and also the Cricket Federation president from Rwanda, and it was like, wow, that the way when Nigeria started, how they were able to copy the prototype and everything, to copy the standard and everything from other countries. That they didn't know that they would really move as fast as it. That the way they actually moved really shows that Nigeria is really ready for the bigger challenge in the world.
Nigeria is really ready for the bigger challenge. That's one of the vibrant federations we have in Nigeria, and that is cricket. No wonder the ICC, that is International Cricket Commission, actually said Nigeria is a country that is fast growing when it comes to cricket, and we were giving that award last year. All right, moving away from the Cricket Federation, let's also go to another federation that is doing so well in Nigeria, and we are seeing the result whenever they go out for competition. Now, talking about the Nigerian Volleyball Federation, also it's going to be the youth this time around is for the Olympic qualifiers. That is the Nigerian women's beach volleyball team will resume camp on Friday as they prepare for the Paris 2024 Olympic qualifiers as in from the Africa, and the qualifiers is bid for Morocco from the June 19th to 23rd. Omoni, this is another federation led by Engineer Musa Nimrod that is also doing well when it comes to this sport in Nigeria, that is volleyball now, but the other side is the beach volleyball. And we know also at the African Games, we won the bronze medal at the African Games in Ghana. So this time around, the campaign for the Olympic qualifiers will start NSA on Friday.
Yeah, thank you. I think one of the things these federations like cricket, volleyball, they've learned is that they've seen how football are able to invest in media. They are doing it exhaustively because you look at now, people get to know, oh wow, this thing is really happening. If you look at volleyball is that one federation. Or let me talk about their league where they have constant sponsor. Like you see them having sponsor back to back, sponsoring the league, and you hardly find any controversies or any issues affecting them, unlike what you see in other sports. And we've seen the growth. We've seen some of our players. We've seen them moved from Nigeria, from the Nigerian league, the Andover basketball volleyball league, down to Israel, to other European countries. So now that we are competing for the Olympics, because right now we need a lot of participation. Athletics has actually given us that idea that okay, we have guys in athletics putting that perspective. But right now in the ball games, we need a lot of representatives, and that's one of the things that we're seeing about volleyball. And right now, because of our experience, because of the kind of players we have, I feel that we shouldn't have any problem. We shouldn't have any problem. And the preparation starting earlier or starting very early, I think is a very good. It's a plus for us. It's a plus for us because that will actually give these players the right momentum to fight and to compete in the right sense of mind.
Yes, of course. Early preparation is a good one coming in from the Nigerian Volleyball Federation. The last time out at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, we just missed the qualification ticket by some whiskers. And this time around, Engineer Musa Nimrod has promised to get that ticket to just do everything within his power and the board to see that Nigeria gets one of the tickets to represent Africa when it comes to the beach volleyball at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. That is not, less than 100 days away from now. All right, let's leave the shores of the country and go straight to Europe. Let's go straight to the EPL, the English Premier League. Surprises normally happens in the English Premier League, and last night it was a very dismal and woeful performance from Chelsea against Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. Not expecting this kind of a goal margin, but that is what it is. Arsenal had to put up their A game. They show intent, they show commitment, they show resilience. They mean business that yes, they want to chase this EPL title and see if definitely they can win it. The last time Arsenal won the EPL title was in 24-25 season when they went invincible. But this time around, Manchester City is there, Liverpool is there. Omoni, this scoreline was a surprising one to me in my own from my own point of view. I expected this game at least 2-1 or 1-0 game, but at the end of the night, it was 5-0 against Chelsea. And